this is probably the most stupidest thing I've ever done. I don't know. This is gonna be crap. I don't know what's gonna happen here. It's gonna be very short. I'm gonna put the short in short story. But this is gonna be 5,000 words in one night. Hello, welcome or welcome back. It has been an interesting week. Today is Thursday. I'm really excited about today because there is like this apple festival happening on campus that I'm really excited to go to because I'm more of an apple person instead of pumpkin for like fall themed fruits. So really, is pumpkin a vegetable or a fruit? I feel like it's a fruit because anything with the seeds inside is a fruit, but it just doesn't look like a fruit. Anyway, even better than that, they're doing a Twilight like on the big screen, like outside, and I love Twilight. I'm so excited to like go watch it, and it's gonna be like a very autumn-esque experience. Today is gonna be full force, full speed ahead, autumn. Very, very excited. I do have a lot of stuff to do, so I am gonna bring my work with me. I haven't done any writing as of today, which kind of goes against the new routine that I set because I had decided that I wanted to start writing first and then do my homework, but I had just so much homework and I had the exam today and I had other things going on, so I haven't had a chance to write. And the other thing is I have a short story due tomorrow at noon that I have written like 2 sentences of, and it needs to be like done tomorrow for my writing class. So that's not looking too good. I'm hoping that I can come back from the movie and then write and just like finish the entire story then. I don't know how well that's gonna go, but it's really the only option I have right now. So I am working on some other homework right now, but it is currently 5 o'clock and the Apple Festival starts at 6. So I think I'm going to keep working on this homework and then wrap this up and then head over to the Apple Festival. But I'm very, very excited to get there and to eat. Alright, so I just got back and oh my god, it was so much fun. Everyone was there wearing their like Twilight t-shirts with Edward and Bella on it, and it was just like, it felt like I had gone back to 2012. I felt like I was 10 or 11, 12 years old again. It was so perfect. It was like, as I was there, I was sitting there like, this is exactly where I want to be right now. It was so cool. They had like bags of blood, which was just like Hawaiian punch, and it was perfect. Like I was drinking blood. I think my lips were a little stained red from that still, and it was just perfect. Oh my god, the weather was so nice. We laughed through the whole thing because it's such a funny movie. And I feel like there's like 2 ways to watch it. Like either you can take it seriously or you can just like laugh through it, and oh my god, it was really fun. Now I'm back and now my watch isn't working. I think it's 10-ish, close to 10. I still have a lot of work to do, But the primary thing that I want to work on is that short story that I have to finish. So I mentioned this in another vlog at some point, but basically the short story that I have to write is for my writing fiction class. I thought that it would be a good idea to use this as an opportunity to take just come up with a random character that exists in the same world as this fantasy series that I'm writing, just so that I can help myself do world building and maybe come up with a character that might end up in the story in the future. But right now there's no intention of that. I just want to write the story for fun, but also maybe potentially, let it have the option to be something more in the series later on. Have sort of an idea. I don't know how I'm going to execute it, but it has to be done tonight because the story is due tomorrow at noon. So I need to figure out some kind of plot. I have something going, but I don't have scenes, right? I have a plot but no scenes, so it has to be, she said it has to have a beginning, middle, and end. So I have that. It's gonna be such a rough first draft. I need to finish some finance homeworks. I'm gonna finish that and then I'm gonna start on that, but I feel very energized right now, even though I should be tired because it's been a very long week. But I think watching the movie really pumped me up and it was perfect. It was exactly what I needed at this time of year. It's September, almost October, and it was just, oh my gosh. I wish, it was one of those moments where you're sitting there wow, I'm gonna remember this forever. It was just so much fun. But I am just gonna get right into it. And the other thing that I totally forgot about, but I was walking to that festival, leaving my dorm, and I'm walking, and there's this guy that is in the elevator when I get in, and he's dressed in a black suit, black shirt, black polished shoes, and he's got a black briefcase in his hand, but he's got this black military backpack, and he's blonde. And immediately I was Aaron Warner. He looked so much like him, almost like the whoever is cast as him or fan cast as him. I can't remember his name. I think it's, I'm not gonna say it because I don't know if it's right, but anyway, he looked so much like him. It was perfect. Yeah, it was really random. I have no idea who this guy is. I just thought that was really cool. I am beginning to freak out because it is 11 o'clock and I am still working on my finance homework, which is not cooperating. But it's just, the finance is not financing, and it's 11 o'clock and I haven't started on this freaking short story, and it's supposed to be 10 pages, double spaced. Well, technically she said it doesn't have to be 10 pages. It just has to have a beginning, middle, and end. And it's 11 o'clock. I'm caffeinated right now and I feel very fine. I'm not, I'm not about to call it. It's just I'm starting to freak out because what if I can't get this done in time? Oh my god. All right, it is 12:20 and I just finished the homework that I was working on. And now I'm gonna start working on the story, or the short story. Not the best string of decisions I've made. And then I also have to do a reading assignment and a discussion board post all before noon tomorrow. This is not going my way. I also haven't worked on my actual novel today, or the manuscript, because today has been so crazy. Today has felt 2 days, it's just been going on forever. Anyway, I'm just gonna start writing because it's 12:20 and I have 0 pages of this. It's so bad. Wish me luck. It is almost 1 o'clock and I am just now starting to work on this story. It is way too late to be writing a story from start to finish when I have 0 idea what is gonna happen. This is probably the most stupidest thing I've ever done. And I hate it. I hate that I'm like this. I literally, this is so hard. I've never had to write for an assignment before. I don't know. This is gonna be crap. I feel delirious on some level. Why do I do this to myself? What possessed me to do this? I don't know what's gonna happen here. It's gonna be very short. I'm gonna put the short in short story. I can get this done. I will figure something out. I'm starting to have doubts because this is a short story from the world that I'm writing about, and that means that when I turn this in, people in my class will read it and form opinions on it and have criticisms, and I don't know if I can handle that right now with a novel, or with the series. I haven't told anyone about it. Like, it is just something that has been mine, and I think I've kept it that way because I've been afraid that any criticism I get will affect my writing and my motivation to see it through to the end. But if I go through with this, I do get the chance to have people, like a control group, look at this idea, this general gist of the world. I've never had anything criticized, I've never written anything that was important enough to have a second draft. I mean, I have no other ideas in my head right now that I can possibly turn into a 5,000 word short story. So I will just keep going with this and genuinely just hope that I don't regret it, because there is no turning back from this if I do. Also, my professor did specifically say to not write fantasy, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So just a little update, it is currently 2:21. I did hit 1,000 words. I actually hit 1,205 words. I am starting to see a collection of scenes to write. Am I happy with them? No, but are they there? Yes. I finished writing one scene, the opening scene. I'm pretty content with that. This is gonna be 5,000 words in one night. Today was not one of those days to do that. Another update, it is 2:52. I am at 1,400 words, and I have hit sort of a wall in the story, probably because it's 3 a.m. I have something that I want to happen, but it's just not happening right now in my head. It's not fitting. I'm tired. I cannot think. I am not in a state of creativity right now. I am gonna keep going. I don't really know what else there is to do, so we're just gonna keep pushing through it. Okay, it's 3:38. I'm at 1,989 words. I need to finish writing this scene that I just started writing, and then write one more after this, and it's gonna be a steaming pile of crap, and then I will be done. I know that that's not very long at all, but it's literally this, it's basically an outline at this point. I think it's gonna end up around a little over 3,000 words, which is in the range that she said it should be in. I have lost steam a long time ago, a while ago. I'm gonna finish the scene and write another one, and then it's gonna be ending there. It's crap, I hate it, but this is just how it is right now. So I need to like stop trying to make it perfect and just let it exist. It is 4 a.m. and I'm getting so tired, but I have one more scene left. 2,100 words, one more scene to go. All right, it is 4:30 and the story is at 11 pages at 3,098 words. I just finished writing the last scene. Not the best thing I've ever written. I hate it, and I still have to come up with a title that isn't short story. Other than that, it's done. I still have to do a reading and discussion, but I don't think I can physically do that right now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna give this a title and then head to bed. I don't even think I'm gonna submit it right now because I think that if I wake up before noon tomorrow, I can read over it really quickly and make any last minute changes before I turn it in. This was a very unusual day. I did not do writing technically for my manuscript, but technically I also did. I would consider this progress because I think that this might be this setting that this short story takes place in might be the setting that my part of book 3 takes place in. Maybe not, I'm not sure yet. Obviously, it's too late for any doubts or regrets about choosing this particular story. Hi, it's just me from the next day. I just wanted to, I just submitted the story and I'm kind of freaking out. It literally is due in like 7 minutes and I just turned it in, but it's too late to change. I just read over it, whatever delirious things that I wrote at 5 a.m. yesterday. It's just never as bad as I think it is, you know? Like, it's not good. Don't get me wrong, it's not the best thing I've ever written. It's not terrible. I mean, it goes. Like, it'll do. For a first draft, it's not that bad. And there is no turning back unless I can write another 5,000 word story in 7 minutes, which I don't think is possible. So I'm really excited to see where this goes. I have a conference with my professor to talk about this on Monday. I think this is going to be a very unique experience, but I think it will be good for me. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this slightly chaotic vlog. They usually aren't all like this, so if this is your first one, just so you know. But also, if this is your first one, please subscribe and like the video because that really supports my channel. And I am so tired, oh my god, but I will see you guys in the next one.